Hi there, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm at my mother's house and I'll be reviewing for you one of my brother's fragrances, CKIN2U for him. So this fragrance is a relatively low-priced fragrance, very affordable, and I've seen it at Walmart for around $45 for 100 ml, 45 Canadian, but I've also seen it for $20 at Rexall and Shoppers Drug Mart on the fragrance rack, which is really getting really popular among the Canadian like frag heads. And if you're not familiar with those pharmacies, they are like Walgreens or CVS in the States, or like Superdrug and Boots like they are in the UK, among other pharmacies. I think Lidl or something in Europe when I went there. So this fragrance was launched in 2007, and there is a female version of this as well. And there are 4 perfumers that have made this fragrance for the male version and the female version. And the first person that made it is Carlos Benign, and he has made Eternity for Men, Euphoria, Pure Poison, Elizabeth Taylor, White Diamonds, and my favorite lines fragrance of all time is Armani Code and the flanker Armani Code Cashmere, which I'm hoping to get pretty soon because Armani Code Cashmere has been discontinued, but that's for another video. Then also Bruno Jovanovic, which has made Beyonce Pulse, and My Way by Giorgio Armani, and what else did I write? I don't remember sometimes when I can't read my own writing. I'm one of those people. And then also by Lok Dong, and he has made one fragrance that I'm actually really liking a lot lately is Arzario Wanted Girl, Aqua di Joa, Olympia, and Mr. Harold from the Penhaligon's collection, the one with like the little animal heads on it, which if I had a lot of money, I probably would own the entire collection because I really like a lot of scents from Penhaligon's. And also Jean-Marc Chalin, and he has made just a couple celebrity fragrances. The Jennifer Aniston fragrance, I think it's the only one she has. Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, which is another fragrance a lot of people at my work ask for. And Carolina Herrera Chic for him. So the top notes on this fragrance are lemon and tomato leaf. Middle note is cacao pod or cocoa pod. And the base is cedar, white musk, and vetiver. So this fragrance, it's got a bit going on in the fragrance community. I'm really surprised. So I'm going to smell this on paper, and I'm going to spray that here. Don't mind my brother. He's talking about his Super Smash Brothers events. He's really into those. So this smells really, really nice. I'll be honest with you, it kind of smells like there is that signature freshness that CK fragrances tend to have. I feel like there is a DNA in CK fragrances that I smell in each and every one of them. Even Euphoria Blush, which might be like my favorite one from Calvin Klein. But Calvin Klein is not a big fragrance house I really like, but this has remnants of CK1 with the lemon, but the tomato leaf is giving it some like spring like freshness, almost like a vegetal type of vibe, which I'm really digging. And I do smell a bit of the cacao pod, so I'm going to spray it on my wrist. If you could see, this is such a weird angle for me. Anyway, if you've subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you very much for doing so. I just looked at how many subscribers I have, and I just passed well over 100, so I'm really happy about that. I promise I'm going to update my Instagram more often. People have been messaging me asking me why I never do. I just don't have a lot of time right now, but I suppose I could do it while I'm on transit. So I just sprayed it right here on my wrist, and I believe that this is an eau de toilette version. Yes, so it's an eau de toilette. Usually a lot of Calvin Klein fragrances are eau de toilette. But yes, on my skin, it's smelling a little bit vegetal, a little bit cedar, I do smell a little bit of cacao in there. Like it's just kind of smells like a raw cocoa pod. If you've ever smelled a raw cocoa pod, it's kind of smells a little green and a little earthy and a little sweet. But definitely smell that. And the vetiver with the tomato leaf is really giving a lot of like green notes that I'm picking up. I'm actually really enjoying this. I think it smells a little unisex, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of Calvin Klein fragrances tend to be very unisex. I feel like the CK1 was kind of like the benchmark for a lot of fragrances that came after that one. Just seemed to be like such a groundbreaking fragrance back then. But anyway, I will be back in a couple of hours and I'm going to let you know how this develops on my skin. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to let you know what this smells like. So I've sprayed it on this wrist about a couple hours ago and it's been 2 hours and I'm going to let you know. Yeah, it smells really good. I can see why people really like this smell. It does smell rather unique, I'd have to say. Of course, the lemon is gone, but that's more of like when you put it on, it gives you that fresh, invigorating scent of lemon at the beginning. But I definitely still smell those green notes. That has not changed. It does not smell like kind of that generic shaving cream scent that a lot of other fragrances for men's designer fragrances tend to smell like, which I don't mind, but I definitely prefer and appreciate somebody who wears something a little bit different, more unique. So this, it's not warm by any means. We are in December, so it's not exactly, in my opinion, the best fragrance to wear in the winter colder months, but I definitely see this doing well like in the fall. But it's really, really green, chocolatey kind of scent. I just really feel like it just reminds me of the fall. It reminds me of that kind of scent of like leaves in the fall after it rains. There is a word for it. It's on the tip of my tongue right now, but I love that smell. I think there is a fragrance by Le Labo called Bay 19, which kind of supposed to encapsulate that scent. So for me, I feel like this scent is doing that job for me. And I actually would wear this on my own. I think I would put something a little sweeter on top of it, but yeah, I could definitely see myself pairing this with something like Chocolate Greedy by Montal or something like that. I think it would work really well. But anyway, that's my review of CK1 It's a good fragrance. I think it's a great buy if you can find it for $20. Anyway, have a great day and stay safe wherever you are. Bye.